What's happening, Libra? How y'all doing? Time to get your December reading knocked out here. If anybody watching this would like information on where to schedule a personal reading, that's all in the description of this video and every video I put up from this point. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. That's in the description of this video as well. Yo, Libra people, December 2019. Also, too, if you want to schedule a personal reading, if you're watching this in November, you might want to get it in before the 27th, okay? I am going to California for the holidays between the 27th of November and the 2nd of December, okay? And none of y'all going to see my ugly mug at all on YouTube, okay? Period. No personal readings. I ain't looking at a tarot card. I'm not taking tarot cards with me to California. Hell no. So get them in now, okay? Anyway, though, what do we got for my Libra people universe? Libra, December 2019. Hi, Libra, what's up? Ooh, that one yelled at me there. Ten of Pentacles. I don't know what to say about that. Some of y'all could be dealing with an earth sign. But I think what I'm feeling about this right here. See, here's the thing about earth energy. Some of you could be doing very well off financially in the month of December. That could be just for a small group of people. So if that doesn't resonate, here's what I'm feeling like most of you Libras are dealing with. Whatever situation you're either in or inquiring about, at the time that it was successful, it just wasn't emotional enough for you, okay? There wasn't the emotion there. It wasn't that love, that passion, you know? After a while, Ten of Pentacle energy is good, okay? Very akin to the Ten of Cups, very akin to it, but it's more earthly, okay? Especially if we're dealing with a relationship in which you can see a relationship taking place here. Very similar, very similar. I love how in the tarot, the energies mirror each other just like in astrology, okay? Air and fire mirror each other. The tarot cards, very similar meanings between the air and the fire, and the water and the earth, the cups and the pentacles, very similar meanings to those as well, okay? So the Ten of Pentacles is very similar to the Ten of Cups, but it's a little dry and it's kind of boring, you know? And after a while, it's kind of like, yes, even though we are in this relationship and it's very successful, now the feeling is just kind of running dry. And it's kind of like, okay, well, we do this, it doesn't matter if we love each other or not. Well, we're together, so this is what we have to do, you know? So it's very easy, especially for those of you in which there was a lot of money involved. But if it's not, it doesn't even matter, okay? It's very, very easy for routine to kick in, and then after a while, it just, blah, you know, flatline, and just kind of, and it's just like, we're together because we're together. That's the only reason. We're together, so we have to do this. It's my civic duty to do these things now. I don't do it necessarily because I love you. I do these things with you for the same reason I get up and go to work every day, just because I have to. See what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. And 2 more. Appreciate y'all for showing up. What's happening, Rising Storm? Got any other moderators in here? All right, see, check it out. 10 of Cups. Could have been a Pisces y'all were dealing with. Either way, though, one person wants to commit to this. I don't know if it's you, though, okay? I don't really know if it's you. Somebody wants to commit for sure. I think it's the person that you're dealing with, okay? However, somebody doesn't really want to put in the work necessary to make this happen. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, okay? So it looks like was at least at one point in time potential for this to work out, but for whatever reason, something slipped. Something went wrong. Okay. Communication I see is horrible. There could be block communication, by the way, between the two of you. But even if it's a block communication now, even back when it was successful, it was piss poor. It was horrible. Y'all didn't communicate fluidly. Okay, it wasn't like an even flow of communication back and forth when it needed to be. Okay, that happens a lot of times. You know, how many of you have ever done this or seen a couple getting into an argument over nothing other than an assumption? Oh, well, you're supposed to already know how I feel. How many of you all were dealing with either you're the person doing that or you're dealing with somebody? Well, you should know how I feel. I can't believe you did that, knowing how I feel. That's poor communication. Poor communication, okay? Knight of Swords reversed, okay? So, actually, I feel like this cycle is complete. I do feel like this cycle is complete. There could have been a third-party situation happening here, but I do want to get... I don't know. I think I'd like to look a little bit more into the person that you're dealing with, though. Person Libra's dealing with. What's up, moderators? Mary and Rising Storm, how y'all doing? Appreciate y'all for showing up. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. 174 of you. Cool. Oh, there's Deanna, too. Man, got a room full of mods. What's happening, y'all? Let's look a little bit more at the person you are dealing with. Boo! King of Cups in the reverse. Could be a water sign. I do not think this person, they're probably a little bit emotionally immature, aren't they? Like I said, I'm kind of sensing some of you are dealing with a situation in which there was just such poor communication, and one, the other, or both of you just kind of expected each other to know how I feel, you know? Man, you see, I've seen so many damn relationships go down the toilet over that bullshit, you know? Relationships aren't successful because two mind readers come together, communicate. Libra, especially you. You are an air sign. Come on now. That's what we do as air signs. We communicate. Let's get 5 shuffles here, then. Here's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Eight of Wands upright. This person could be at a distance from you. Okay. For others of you, I'm seeing that they are moving on from this here. Trying to, at least. Ooh, yeah. I see somebody wants to communicate with you here. I feel like the person you're dealing with has, they're trying to move on from this, but they're doing a piss poor job. I think for a lot of you, you're dealing with somebody who's actually like moving on, like physically, like they've actually walked away and they're doing other things that seem like they've moved on, but in here, they really haven't. 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups reversed. Okay, they haven't moved on from this. They're still really bummed out about this. The Tower in the reverse. Okay. I don't really see him taking any action, though. Okay. King of Cups reverse, Prince of Cups reverse, which is the Knight of Cups, same thing in this deck here. It's very one-sided here. There's no equal give and take, that's for sure. That's for sure. Well, damn. I don't see him opening up to you at all. Not really. Don't see him opening up. I really don't. Especially if it's a water sign, which that's stupid, okay? Air and water don't create nothing but fucking bubbles, man. And how long do bubbles last? They're pretty for a while, ooh, and then they're gone, right? Come on now. All right, well, let's see what timelines you're headed towards. Anything new coming in? Anything new coming in? Anything old coming back? What timelines are my Libra people headed towards? Lovers in the reverse. Could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. 7 shuffles. Three more shuffles, y'all. 3 more. There's that eight of wands again. Okay. I see somebody definitely wants to come out of abandonment here, for sure. Okay. But that door is closed. Okay. That door is not open. So do not try to bust it open. Okay. Do not. It's time for you to take a new leap of faith. Okay. Faith. Remember that. Do not confuse a leap and a leap of faith. Okay. The faith part is extremely important. Extremely important, okay? A lot of people, what they do is they take a leap of doubt, fall and bust their heads, and then wonder what happened, you know? That's what I'm seeing here. You're getting over this, though. You're definitely getting over this. But right now, I'm not really seeing the Fool card. The Fool card. It's in the heart of the spread here. Fool card's in the heart of the spread. And the 10 of wands reversed. Yeah, see? 10 of wands, 10 of swords, both reversed. Okay? This is dedicated to releasing and letting go of this. Okay? And gaining your sense of faith. Okay? Your sense of faith. I'm pulling one more spread on that, too. That was boring as fuck. I didn't like it, so I'm pulling another one. I mean, it's all good and well getting over things, but the Fool, what's that Fool card all about? Let's look a little bit more about that Fool card. What else do my Libras have going on, moving forward? What else do my Libras have going on moving forward? The Death card. Okay, it might just end up telling me the same thing. This is all about getting over this and allowing us to finally end. 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. 6 of Cups, 8 of Wands reversed, 2 of Cups reversed. Okay. Dominic, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Ace of Cups reversed in the heart of the spread here. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like for a lot of you, this can be good, okay? It really depends. Let's look at the silver lining at this shit right here. Here's the silver lining. The silver lining is, well, especially right now we are in Scorpio season, okay? Some of y'all could be dealing with a Scorpio. But either way, though, right now is about self-healing, okay? Self-healing. Looking back at this situation and not holding a grudge, okay? I've been seeing that. That came up for, I think, Cancer. I think it was Cancer that came up for. Not holding a grudge, not looking back on this negatively. I got some news for you about grudges. Okay, they don't fix anything. Okay. Dan, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. Grudges don't fix anything, and they most certainly do not do anything to the person you're grudging against. No, they don't. Okay? They're useless. They're useless. All they do is hold you back and fuck you up. That's all grudges do. That's all they do. So that's what this is mainly about right here. I see the door of opportunity opening for a lot of you once you figure that out. But I kind of feel like a lot of you are going to be gaining a sense of independence and probably not really worrying too much about the whole love aspect of life, which is good. That's actually what it will allow it to come to you. A lot of people don't realize that. Once you let go of it, that's when it can come back around. Okay? Anyways, how about some things to watch out for? Anything to watch out for my Libra people? Thank you, Donna. Appreciate it. Donna, man, I got all my mods in here tonight, don't I? Damn near. Woo. Boom. The death card again. All right, let's see if we got anything to watch out for, my Libra people. Let's get 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Last shuffle. Things to watch out for. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay. All right. Page of Wands reversed. All right, here's the thing too. I got this. This has to be said right here. This has to be said. Those of you, how many people out there are somebody who knows somebody, one or the other, who claims to hate drama? How many? Show of hands. How many people claim to hate drama? Okay. How many people who claim to hate drama yet flock to it every time it erupts? Think about that. Stay away from drama. It's one of my biggest damn pet peeves. First of all, I hate drama. I'll be the first one to fucking dip and disappear if drama pops off, okay? I'll be one of the first ones to do that. But one thing that gets on my nerves is when people say, I hate drama, but you sit back and watch them, and it's like, no you don't. You love drama. Every time you hear somebody gossiping, you got to get in on it and gossip about the drama. And oh my God, I can't believe they said that. Oh, who said that? And you got to get in on the gossip and the drama. And it's like, quit saying you hate drama. You're all over it. Every dramatic situation that pops off, you're all over it like flies on a piece of shit. You love it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? This is a situation that you're coming out of that was actually an opportunity for you, if you allow yourself to perceive it that way, to learn something about yourself, okay? To learn something about yourself. Every time we think to ourselves, what did I learn? Okay, the first thing we do is we start talking about what we learned about the outside world, right? It's always the first thing that we talk about. Oh, I learned to stay away from people who act like this. And I learned that people of this sign are assholes and to stay away from them. Virgo people or Scorpio people are assholes. And I learned to look out for these red flags. You know, I learned this, and everything you learn is about the outside world, right? Well, I got news for you. That is like the smallest fucking piece of the puzzle. You know that, right? What you need to learn is in here. Let me tell you something. If you actually figure out what about you attracted all that shit that you learned that was so horrible, you don't need to know about the red flags and the assholes and this and that. Because once you figure out how I attracted that, once I figure out how I did that, then what I do is I go in here and I fix some shit so that I'm vibrating down here along, here's that bullshit that I don't like, and here's me. I go inside, I do the inner work, I vibrate up here. So all this little bullshit, all those red flags and the assholes and this shit that I learned, that's all down here now. You don't even need that. That meant nothing. That was meaningless. You just dumped your energy down the toilet focusing on all that shit, okay? When you should be focusing in here. So many people out there want to put their guard up when you talk about how you attracted and created that shitty situation. Why do you get all defensive over that, dude? Why are you going to get defensive over that? That is the most empowering shit you can learn. Okay? Every single time you have a bad situation or experience a bad person or whatever the case may be, use that to your advantage. You go inside and figure out how you attracted and created it. That doesn't make you a dumb person. Okay? I attracted it. Sweet. That's how I figure out how the machine operates. As I figure out how I attracted the bullshit. And once I figure out how I attracted the bullshit, that means I learned how the machine works. And now that I know how the machine works, I can figure out how to create the good shit. That's the way it works, my peoples. Oh, and step outside of your comfort zone too, by the way. That's where the growth happens. Ooh, we stretching this video out a little bit tonight, ain't we? That's cool. Y'all stick around for it, right? Right on, right on. Anyway, though, that was things to watch out for. Or something like that. I'm adding a new spread to the readings. I just don't know what to call it. I'm thinking things to watch out for, but every time I say it, it doesn't really seem like anything really comes through. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Freestyle spread, though. Now it's freestyle spread. Freestyle spread for my Libras. Boom. Hermit in the reverse. Ooh. 4 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. 3. And 4. Eight of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Pentacles reversed. The Empress reversed. 7 of Wands were, god damn, dude. The Tower in the heart of the spread here. And the Temperance, okay? Look, here's the thing. You know, the vast majority, okay, so, first of all, we're all here to try, well, not try, I don't like using that word, but we are all here because we want something that we've never had. Yes? We're all here because we have had trouble in our love lives and or money lives, okay? We want success. We want a successful relationship. We want some successful income, whatever the case may be, okay? Yes? Okay. So, most of us want to figure out how to attract and create those things. Yes? Okay. It would behoove you to get in there and really, 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 how am I going to word this? Okay, scratch that. Manifestation is much more letting go than it is working. That's one thing that I think so many people don't really understand, is the whole idea that in order to get what you want, you have to fucking force it and work really hard for it. That is so ingrained into our psyche that we think in order to manifest something enormously huge, we have to put forth this bigger effort. No. Actually, manifestation and creation is a lot more letting go and allowing than anything. Us putting our hands on it and trying to make it happen holds it back. That holds it back. That puts a clamp on the ebb and flow of the universe. Puts a clamp on it. That's what that does. Okay? You need to let that tower fall and remain patient. Okay? A lot of you, a lot of us, okay, I don't care who you are or what your sign is, have been trying to water a dead rose, okay? And trying to bring to life a plant that's dead. We don't know when did we cross the line, okay? This plant, this thing that we're trying to grow, okay, it hasn't been working. Okay, so we keep trying it again and it still isn't working. So when do we finally throw the sword down and say, okay, universe, I'm done trying it my way. Let's do it your way. Fuck it. I'm taking my hands off the wheel. Cool. All right, if the car crashes into that wall, fuck it. Fine, whatever. I'm done, dude. Fine, crash into that wall. And it's headed straight for that wall. And if you actually leave your hands off the wheel long enough, that wall disappears. You go right through it. There was never a fucking wall there. It was you. It was you. Those are your own imaginary boundaries. What advice do we have? You don't tear down the wall. Replay this video and listen to what I said as many times as you need to. Judgment and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. Similarly to what we just talked about, learn to identify when the universe makes a call. Okay. Step out of the way and let the universe do what it has to do. Okay. It's not your job to understand how, when, where, or why. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Let your guard down, Libra people, especially dealing with matters of the heart. If you're dealing with matters of the heart, you do not need to have your guard up. All right? There is a very fine line between being guarded and just because, okay, common sense tells me that anything could happen at any given time. Okay, that's one thing. And going around with the expectation of needing to be guarded, needing to defend yourself against something, that is starting to come from a vibration of asking the universe to send you something to fight against. A lot of people don't realize that, okay? It's time for you to open up new communication with new people, okay? I do see new communication coming in, okay? Let your guard down. New communication is coming in. Let your guard down. It's probably what I'm going to title this video, okay? Let your guard down. Just because you let your guard down, that doesn't mean that it doesn't mean you have to let somebody walk all over you. Just keep communication. You can let your guard down and let this person let this person be whoever they want to be, okay? And all you got to do is watch. Watch, observe, and listen, okay? See what I'm saying? Let your guard down. Don't try to fight against it. Just watch and observe and listen. Not time to start anything brand new just yet, okay? Keep it on communication. Don't try to bust down doors that get slammed shut in your face. Learn to draw the line between putting forth effort to work for something and forcing and fighting something that doesn't want to fit together. Okay? Pay attention to how you come across when you communicate with others as well. Don't be too abrasive. Don't waste your time arguing and fighting with anyone. Okay, there's no point in it. There's no sense in it. And I know, trust me, easier said than done. I know, okay? However, make the conscious effort to catch yourself at least, okay? And I get it, okay? Whatever situation you're coming out of, you put a lot of work and a lot of effort into it, okay? That's fine. Don't worry about that. Take pride in the fact that you put work and effort into something and it didn't work out, okay? Now we're talking about how to undo some inner shackles and blockages and whatnot in order to make something worthwhile happen or allow something to happen for you, okay? That's the biggest difference here. That's the biggest difference between 3D human ego thinking and operating and a higher fourth dimensional level, fifth dimensional level of allowing the universe to work for you. Okay? A lot more letting go than you may understand. Anyway, though, very weird, intense reading. Strung on for quite some time, too, didn't it? Oh, well, I feel like the messages my Libra people needed to hear have come through. Okay? I hope that resonated for everybody. If it didn't, which it won't, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Greatly appreciate all y'all that tuned in, though. Don't forget, information on where to schedule a personal reading is in the description of this video. And if you're watching this in November, you might want to hurry up and get it in before the 27th. I will be on a hiatus out of town for the holidays between the 27th and the 2nd of December. Okay? Anyway, I greatly appreciate all of you that tuned in. Hell, almost 400 of you tuned in for one sign. That's cool. And I appreciate the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good stuff, too. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.